Hello there, Capricorn, and welcome to Pirate Readings. This is a new place, a new space, a new channel, and I'm really happy to welcome you here. Everyone is welcome here. That means everybody. That means my kings and my queens and my in-betweens, everybody. So please make yourself comfortable and know that I won't judge, okay? And please don't judge me, all right? Back at you. So I am Lady J, and I am here to help you know what's coming up for next week so that you can be better prepared, all right? We are talking about February in this video. We'll do the entire overview, and then we'll go in deep on the 4th through the 10th of February, all right? Excellent. For all of my people who are from Miss Joan's Tarot on the Hill, hello and welcome, and thank you so much. I love you guys so much. You are the core of my people. And if you are still on Miss Joan's, there will be a link below for you to hit and then come right on over to Pirate Readings, and then presto changeo, you can like and subscribe, dun, 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 and then you will not miss one of your precious videos because here I am doing my thing right here. So I will be cross-posting for about 2 months and then it will be over. So please come on over, come on over. And for my new people, hello, I am Lady J. And I'm perfectly happy to help you in any way I can. So leave me comments, like and subscribe, of course. It's totally free. And I just know that I really appreciate you as I'm getting this new channel started. I am looking forward to moving forward and doing new things, and it'll all happen right here. So welcome, and I will show you now my new logo. This is the new logo. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. And I will take it into consideration as we move forward. I think it's kind of cool. But here we go. Let's go ahead and get you a guiding card for the month. We have this pre-programmed deck. All the decks are pre-programmed. So we can find you a stone that will guide you through this month. All right. This is a continuous, constant stone that will be beneficial to you and have a story for you each week. And when I lay out the other cards for the full reading, I will give you the messages from Spirit, all right? So let's look at this card. Ooh, cool. Spinel. Spinel is a fun stone, and it's all about hope. So interesting. There is something going on for you this month where you need a little hope. You need a little something to break through the clouds, as this is showing. Little sunshine. Yeah, I think it's going to be nice. It'll be something that'll help bring you light when you're feeling a little gloomy or a little under it. You don't have to be all under it, you know. Spinel is the red stone in the sky, so it is an interesting fiery red stone, which is interesting that fire would come to you, being such an earth based sign that you are. So please do keep that in mind, and don't be afraid of a little fire. All right, cool. So this is another deck that is pre-programmed for you. We're going to go ahead and lay them out. We'll have 4 weeks, so we'll have 4 columns, and then we'll have the usual 3 rows where you are, what's blocking you, what your solution is. All right, so I'm going to lay these out, and then I will talk to you and share them all with you as I go. I know how you like to see the cards, but I wanted to be up close so I can show them to you up close, right? Cool. Let us, as always, take what you want or what you need and leave the rest. All readings aren't for all people, but for those of you who are here, hello, and please, I appreciate you so much. I hope that this will help you be better prepared to meet each week as it comes, all right? So we're going to do the full overview. And, of course, your personal message for Capricorn alone is that you need to help others, right? So some of my Capricorns help others like breathing. It's like a daily exercise. It's not a big deal. You don't even think about it anymore. While others need a little nudge, and that's all I'm offering is a little nudge in the right direction to encourage you to do that. be of service in some way, it's good. I think it will help you. It will help you feel hope. Interesting, right? It'll help you feel like you're being useful and helpful, and it will bring hope back into your heart. All right, so that's nice. And the group message is to get organized. All right, everybody is being told the same thing. It's time to get organized. If you aren't feeling tidied up, or like you can find what you need wherever you need it, it's time to get there. Okay, time to get busy with it and start organizing yourself so that you can get the things done that you need to get done, and it will be very fun for you. I think you will like it. Okay, so maybe you're going to help other people get organized. Ha! It's a group experience. Wow, there it is. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. We're going to talk about February 4th through the 10th. All right. So we have the waiting game. The waiting game is here. And this card speaks to me about how this is where you are this particular week. This is the theme of the week. Everything you've been putting things in motion or trying to get things in motion, but now you have to sit around and wait for results, for news, for information, for anything to click over, for the bill to clear, for the check to clear, for things to happen. This is the sucky part. I hate waiting for anything. I'm sorry. I'm an Aries, so of course I hate waiting. But there it is. This is where you're at. You need to just chill for a minute, wait for things to happen. You're not in a position to move on right now. This is the blocked card. Moving on is blocked. You cannot move forward until whatever it is clears. Okay, so that sucks. Okay, it is a predicament. It is something to be aware of and be clear about as you're working through this. You're waiting. You're not moving on. But here's great things. I mean, this is perfect. Patience and planning. You are in the patience and planning zone. So you're going to be patient all week, and you're going to be planning. And you can sit around and plan things, right? You can't move forward, so you'll just have to plan it out. All right? This is awesome. I actually really like this. If you're going to be waiting around and not moving on, you may as well be planning things. Perfect. So that's a really good week. I'm going to go ahead and go in deep on this particular week at the end of this video. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that there and move on to the 11th through the 17th. All right. So look here, Capricorn, we have the third eye chakra, which is right about there. Okay. So this little spot in your head noggin is needing some information. And for some of you, it's just an idea to say, hey, maybe you're looking at everything in a too concrete a form, and you can look at it from a different point of view, right? Looking at things from a more heart-centered / somewhere between here in your heart, right? There's a little spot out there that's more here. Allow for the unusual to be visible to you, okay? Things that wouldn't be on the outside will be visible. It might be that you can see for once that you can see the fuzzy softness of a person's, or the fuzzy softness of a person who doesn't normally display that part of themselves at all. They want to put on a big front of being crusty and hard and you can totally see this soft part of them, and you're like, huh, interesting. It's not even something he ever wears on the outside, but I totally see it. So you're going to be able to see things that other people aren't trying to convey, but there they are. Be open to it. Don't be upset by it. Appreciate the new information. Don't share the new information. It doesn't need to be shared. It's for you and for you alone. All right. So the things you perceive that are not typical and not on the outside are for you and you alone. So excellent. Like that. The next card down is fertility. Fertility is blocked. So you're not in a position this week to just produce product. All right. Producing product or creating things out of the clear blue sky is not happening right now. Okay. It's okay. It's just not time. Okay. Give yourself a little bit of a break and appreciate that you can and will have opportunities later, just not this week. All right? So cool. Don't push yourself to create stuff out of the clear blue sky. Don't need to. However, you can appreciate being appreciated because we have recognition and reward. Somebody at the end of the week or by the end of the week will have been appreciating upon you and thanking you. And all you have to do is say, you're welcome, and take your bow. But don't, y'all are a humble bunch anyway. So this is going to be awkward and uncomfortable for you. But the reality that people didn't say thank you, you would be more mad, right? So this is you being able to say, you're welcome. It's all right, cool. And then walk away with that happy little smile on your face that nobody else gets to see. And says, yeah, I did a good thing. I'm feeling all right. I did a good thing. So maybe you're helping other people this week. And that's why you're able to take that bow. Very good. Like that. It's all good. We're going to go ahead and move on to February 18th through the 24th. All right. We have love begins. So interesting. Somebody might be showing up in your life that is adding a new layer of interest to your life. This could just be a partnership in business that is copacetic and beneficial for both parties, but it really speaks to a relationship concept, somebody who you can really talk to and have a good time with. And it's the beginning. So there'll be questions and there'll be communication and there'll be sharing and it'll be fun and it'll feel warm and fuzzy and there'll be giggling and that's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Good for you. Be open to it. It's fun. Sacrifice is blocked. So you don't have to sacrifice anything in this situation, which is super cool. You're not giving up any part of yourself to be in this relationship or to start a relationship right now. So you're not giving up time with anybody special or anything else. You are, in fact, free and clear. Boom. To enjoy what you're doing. All right. I love that for you. This is great news. And your solution is a fulfillment of wishes. Hello. Very cool. Very Nine of Cups. Very much so something you are worthy of. This is excellent news. I love this for you because you've worked for it so hard for so long, for so many times that I really want all my Capricorns to be happy, right? This is good. You're manifesting perfectly right here, right now, and there's no sacrifice to get there. Excellent. Well done. Good job. It's good, right? So now the next week over is the 25th of February through March 2nd, and we have a firm foundation. You are creating a really nice foundation for whatever you're doing. If you're in construction, you're pouring a nice base of concrete so that wherever you're going or whatever you're doing, it's going to be strong. Whatever you're doing is going to have a nice, strong base. All right. Very cool. Excellent. Oh, excellent. Another really fabulously perfect disruption is blocked. Yay. There will be no disturbances to whatever you're working on. Huzzah. I love that, Capricorn. This is awesome. So nothing is going to blow your life up right here. Okay. So don't get concerned that there's going to be an animal that runs through your concrete or that something will go completely haywire with your concrete base. Everything is going to be great, okay? And here's even better. We got triumph is your solution. So whatever you've been working on, you have a nice base to it, and the build is going to go super smooth and super easy, and it won't even be that hard, okay? So you'll give it the couple of days to harden, and then you'll be good to go. Everything is going to go real easy and smooth, no disruptions. Any permits you had to pull get taken care of easily and well. Nice. Congratulations, Capricorn. This is going to be a great week for you, all right? So you know how I like to do it. I'm going to go ahead and set these cards aside for all these weeks, and I'm going to go ahead and go in deep on that first week. All right, let's go ahead and get more information about that first week. I have this pre-programmed card portion of the Alleyman's Tarot for you. They are ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and lay these out for you so we can see what's coming more in depth. Alrighty then. So let's talk about it. We are in the waiting game. This is something that's going on around you where you're not really in a position to move forward, right? There's something happening that you've stalled out. For some of you, this could be an emotional situation. This could be some other kind of situation, work-oriented or relationship-oriented. You've been put on pause one way or another. All of you have been put on pause. Don't be alarmed by it. Don't let it stop you. Let it be a break, right? You can see that guy over here. He's just waiting around, waiting. So things are working. Things are working on working, but you have to give it a chance, all right? We have the Alleyman. Alleyman has shown up here, and he is pretty cool, but he's a trickster of sorts. He likes to bring in illusions and things that are fun to watch, but they leave you wondering what you saw, right? So be careful that nothing bad is happening around you, or that there is nothing that's unclear at this time, okay? On the card, he's twirling a coin, right? Twirling the coin between his fingers like poker players do. So you can see that he's doing that right there, which is telling me that, yeah, you got to watch where all the hands are and where they're going and what's going on, because there's sleight of hand happening, right? So if you're traveling, watch your pockets. If people just come to you and want to present you with stuff, it's like, I really can't even see this clearly right now. During the waiting game, I feel like your judgment is clouded. So, and just this week, okay? Nothing to be concerned about. It's not bad. There is some awakening happening or trying to happen at this time while you're dealing with this Alleyman. Isn't that interesting? This is a card of hope. So we already talked about hope and this is a daybreak, right? And this is a daybreak card. Degas is all about illumination and hope and awakenings. So please keep those things in mind, and knowing that, yeah, this really is relevant to what you're dealing with on the monthly basis. But be aware that the trickster is trying to make things more difficult. All right. So stay frosty. There you go. You want to stay vigilant. You want to stay open-minded, but you want to stay on point. Pay attention to what's going on around you, even though you're on a timeout and you're having the waiting game. It's going to be tough, but you need to do it anyway. All right. Moving on, we talked about how that's not really possible. This is a blockage. You cannot move on right now. Okay. So no big strides right now. There's just holding still, waiting, right? Oh, right. Great. The storyteller shows up. He's blocked, so he can't tell a story. That's good news. Hopefully, the storyteller and the Alleyman will be in sync and be the same person, hopefully, where you can basically have this guy be blocked telling the stories, and he'll just disappear, right? That's what we're hoping for, because that's a lot. You don't need the storytelling, and you don't need the Alleyman, per se. But the only one blocked is the storyteller. So be careful. Listen for people who are telling you bullshit, and then block them out. All right. We have the Fool card here, and the Fool card is telling me that there's nothing for you to start this week, okay? This is a cool girl. She's just stepping off the stage, waiting for the crowd to pick her up and carry her off with pure faith. This is not what you're doing this week, okay? You are not operating on pure faith. You are looking for concrete information. You're waiting. You're chilling. You're just waiting, okay? The more you wait, the better. And don't make any hard decisions this week. There's nothing to decide. There's just possibilities with hope, okay? Let the possibilities with hope show up, and that's good news. Where your solution is patience and planning. So you're going to be patient. You're going to be waiting anyway. So you can't move on. So you may as well start planning what you want to do. So you're going to be planning what to do with all that daylight and all that beautiful stuff that's full of hope, and start planning how to use that. I feel like this is a seed, and this is you figuring out where you're going to plant it, how you're going to nurture it, where you're going to grow it, and at what time, okay? So this is good. You're plotting, you're planning. Patience is good at this time, okay? Now then, the Keeper of Swords, very much a 3 of Swords. This is the Keeper of Swords. You will be getting information about that will empower you, but you're not going to use this information yet, and you're not going to tell anyone. It's a big secret, okay? So keep the information to yourself so that as you're plotting and planning and being patient, things will come together beautifully when it's time, okay? Because, of course, we have this 7 of Bells. The 7 of Bells is a really interesting card. You can see that there will be information coming to you through bells. Like you'll hear ringing of bells and stuff. You have people who are looking up to you while you're doing what you do. But the tree person that they're looking up to, which is you, is sort of a two-dimensional person. So I don't know if you can perceive that, but you can see right there. This is a two-dimensional person. And you're more of a 3D person, right? So just be aware that if what they're seeing isn't true, they might be looking up to a vision of you, a version of you that is not who you really are. They may be giving you more kudos than you deserve, or they may be over fluffing you up, right? Right? Remember the storyteller? You want to be careful that you don't have anybody oohing and awing over you in a way that isn't true or isn't right, because they're just blowing smoke where it doesn't belong. So be aware that that's possible with this card, and listen and realize what's going on around you if you hear a bell, all right? Just sort of become aware whenever you hear a bell the next week to hear what's really going on, what are you thinking about, and then give that some good thought, because it might be that it's off kilter, or it's non-authentic, right? Remember the Alleyman, right? Non-authentic. You may be being non-authentic to yourself, or you may have other people who are not authentic with you. They're putting on airs to make you feel like, oh, you're all this and you're all that, which feels real good to our ego. But is it realistic, and is it appropriate, and does it really help? So they also might be trying to sell you something that's not for real. Careful about the swampland sales, all right? But do be aware that it's a decent week. You are waiting, you're not moving on, but you're plotting and planning, and I like that very much. Prepare. Good deal. So hang in there. I know it's an interesting week, and we will talk next about the 11th through the 17th. So if you're new here, go ahead and like and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how all this meets with you, and I'll comment back, because that's what I do. All right. Welcome to the new people, and I love you guys. To my people from Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill, love you very much. So glad you're here, and I can't wait to keep moving forward. All right. Thank you so much. We'll talk next week.